Hello, in this video I'm going to show you all my Doctor Who autographs, which I have collected from various plays and conventions across the years. So I'll start with the first convention I ever went to, which was Star Fury's Midnight Convention in 2012. And the first guest I met was David Tennant, who obviously plays the 10th Doctor. At this point I wasn't really into collecting autographs, so I asked him to sign the back of the little booklet. So yeah, this is my David Tennant signed cardboard. Then on the back of the little Midnight booklet, it's signed by Dan Starkey, who plays Strax. The rest of the autographs from that convention are in this little book, which I've actually cut them out of another notebook and put them in here. I've actually got some Sherlock ones in here too, but the first of the Doctor Who ones is this autograph from Annette Badland, who played Margaret Blaine or Blomfelfot, the Slovene. Then at another convention I met Christina Chong, who plays Lorna Bucket in A Good Man Goes to War. Caitlin Blackwood, who plays young Amy. Niamh McIntosh, who is obviously Madame Vastra. And then I have Catherine Stewart, who plays Jenny. So I've got all the Paternoster Gang's autographs, which I'm quite pleased about. Then I've got Simon Fisher-Becker, who is lovely, and he plays Dorian. And he even wrote one of his quotes. He wrote a different quote for each person, so that was quite fun. Then on this very well cut out, clearly, bit of paper, I have Catherine Tate's autograph, who is obviously Donna Noble. And then probably my favourite autograph, I have Peter Capaldi's, which I got at the Cardiff leg of the Doctor Who World Tour. I just blindly held out my hand and he managed to sign it, and I was the last autograph he signed, so I'm chuffed. Then some more from the book, which I forgot to film, but here are some photos. So I have Billy Piper's autograph, who's obviously Rose. This is Spencer Wilding, who is one of the monster actors. He played Skaldak, the Ice Warrior, that's one of them. And then Anna Maria Marinka, who was the human Dalek puppet in Asylum of the Daleks. I think her name was Darla. Then I have Barnaby Edwards, who is the voice of the Daleks. In this little Sad Man notebook, I have Sophie Aldridge's autograph, who played Ace, which I got at the 50th anniversary celebration in London. Then I have this old Doctor Who magazine, which I picked up at Brighton Film Comic Con, and I got one of the pages signed by Colin Baker, who's obviously the 6th Doctor, and he's really lovely. He wrote number 6 as well, in case the picture didn't give it away. In my copy of Earthshock, I got it signed by Matthew Waterhouse, who is Adric and one of my favourite characters. He's also drawn his little star badge, so that's really nice. And I got that at Day of the Doctors too, if anyone is wondering. I went to see No Man's Land last year, and I got the programme signed by Ian McKellen, who is the voice of the Great Intelligence at the start of The Snowmen. So that's really nice. Then another one of my favourite autographs is this Matt Smith autograph, which I got when I saw Unreachable in 2016, as you can see by my ticket. Unfortunately he wasn't taking any photos after the play, but I did manage to get his autograph on a little bit of notebook paper, which seems to be a theme. But no, I'm really glad to have this. Matt Smith is my favourite Doctor, so that's why it's framed. I love it so much. Then I have Power of the Daleks, which is signed by Annika Wills, who plays Polly. I got this from her website, so I didn't actually meet her, but it is personalised. Then I have this awesome print of Paul McGann, who is the 8th Doctor, and he signed it. I got this at LFCC, and it's awesome. Paul McGann is really lovely. I'd love to meet him again, even though I met him 3 times, I think. Now I have some writers. So this is Tony Lee, who is an audio and comic writer. I've got Jim Swallow's autograph, and he wrote Peacemaker, which is the 10th Doctor novel, among other things. And then this really colourful one is Phil Ford, who has written for Doctor Who, Torchwood and SJ, and he co-wrote Into the Dalek and Waters of Mars. And all of those I got at midnight. Then I have this copy of Beautiful Chaos, which is signed by Gary Russell, who is really friendly. I got this at Return to the 11th Hour. Then I have Gary Russell again, and here is a scan of that autograph, because I can't. These next few items I ordered from Forbidden Planet, so I have first issue of the Ghost Stories, which is signed by George Mann, who wrote it along with some other people, and he wrote Engines of War. Then I have The Shining Man, which is signed by Kevin Scott. Diamond Dogs, which is signed by Mike Tucker. And Plague City, which is signed by Jonathan Morris. Then I have this copy of Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman, and it's signed by Neil Gaiman. I met him at Portsmouth when he was doing his unveiling of the road, which is actually called The Ocean at the End of the Lane. He wrote The Doctor's Wife and Nightmare in Silver. Moving on to spin-off autographs, starting with Torchwood, I have Eve Miles' autograph, who played Gwen, and she was really friendly. Then I have this Gareth David Lloyd print, who obviously played Ianto, one of the best Torchwood characters, and he was lovely as well. Those are both from Midnight. In the No Man's Land brochure, I have this autograph from Owen Teal, who played the cannibal in Countryside, and there's also a Damien Maloney autograph in there, but unfortunately he hasn't been in Doctor Who, even though I really want him to be, because he's incredible in being human. Then, alongside my Dan Starkey autograph, I have this little autograph in the corner, which is from Anjali Mahindra, who plays Rani in the Sarah Jane Adventures. Unfortunately, I only have one SJ autograph at the moment, but I'm hoping to get more in the future. Then my Glass autographs, which I've shown before because I only got them quite recently, but I love Glass. So I have this autograph from Fadi El Sayed, who plays Ram. Then this Sophie Hopkins autograph, which she is really lovely. I actually accidentally just dropped this down the back of a bed whilst trying to retrieve it. But thankfully it's okay. Don't worry, I treat my autographs well. And then I have this Greg Austin autograph, which I got from Birmingham Film and Comic Con. And this other Greg Austin autograph, which I got recently at London. Those are all my Class ones. I really want John Renzo's autograph, who plays Matthias, because he's my favourite Class character. And that's all the autographs I've got so far. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.